Think of the most complex puzzle you've ever seen. Now, imagine that puzzle is made of 2 million volcanic stones, weighs over 60,000 tons, stretches 120 meters on each side, and was built over 1,000 years ago, without computers, without blueprints, without iron tools, and without modern mathematics. This isn't a myth. This is Borobudur. And the secrets locked within its stones defy everything we think we know about ancient engineering. The scale is incomprehensible. Built in the 9th century under the Sailendra Dynasty, Borobudur isn't just a temple. It's a three-dimensional map of the Buddhist cosmos, a mountain of stone, and a timeless monument to human genius. But how? How did they do it? The impossible precision. Every single one of those 2 million stones was individually carved to interlock with its neighbors. There is no mortar. No adhesive. The entire structure is held together by gravity, precision, and a design so advanced it accounts for seismic activity. The stones connect with dovetail joints, grooves, and pins, a technique so complex, it wouldn't be used in modern engineering for centuries. They didn't just stack rocks. They assembled a stone jigsaw puzzle that could withstand volcanic eruptions and earthquakes for over a millennium. The hidden code in the architecture, the ratios used in Borobudur's design aren't random. They are a precise application of the ancient Tala system, a unit of measurement based on the proportions of the human body. The width, length, and height are in perfect harmony, reflecting a deep understanding of sacred geometry. But it gets more profound. The entire structure is a massive astronomical calendar. The reliefs on the walls don't just tell stories, they chart the movement of celestial bodies. Certain corners and stairways align perfectly with the rising and setting of the sun during equinoxes, casting shadows that create hidden patterns of light and dark. It was a cosmic clock, built in stone. The logistics nightmare, this is the part that truly baffles engineers. The andesite stone was quarried from rivers miles away. Each block weighed up to hundreds of kilograms. How did they transport them? They likely floated them on rafts through a network of canals that archaeologists believe were specially built and then buried after construction was complete. They essentially created a temporary water highway to move a mountain. Then came the assembly. Without cranes, they built massive earthen ramps that coiled around the entire structure, a temporary mountain to build a permanent one. Thousands of workers hauled these stones into place, guided by master architects who could visualize the final form in their minds, correcting for perspective and optical illusions so that the entire structure appears perfectly symmetrical from every angle. For centuries, we've been asking the wrong question. We've been obsessed with how they built it. But the real, terrifying, and awe-inspiring question is why. The latest research suggests a theory so radical it changes everything. Borobudur might not have been built from the ground up. Evidence points to the possibility that the entire temple was built from the top down. Think about that. The builders would have first assembled the central, largest stupa at the very summit. Then, they worked their way down, layer by layer, building the terraces beneath it, ensuring each level was perfectly aligned to support the immense weight above it. This would have required an understanding of structural engineering and load distribution that was centuries ahead of its time. It would mean the entire construction process was a continuous act of faith and precision, with zero room for error. A single miscalculation on the upper levels would have doomed the entire foundation. But the ultimate twist is even more profound. After perhaps 75 years of backbreaking labor, involving generations of workers, the Borobudur was completed. It became a pinnacle of pilgrimage and learning. And then, it was abandoned. For reasons still shrouded in mystery, the civilization that built this marvel walked away from it. It was silently consumed by the jungle for nearly 1,000 years, its secrets hidden until the 19th century. The greatest secret of Borobudur is not in its construction. It's in the mind of the human species. It is proof that our ancestors were not primitive. They were visionaries who looked at a mountain and decided to improve upon it. They achieved the impossible not with technology, but with an unimaginable depth of knowledge, cooperation, and spiritual intention. They built a message in stone, and that message is, we were here. And we were greater than you can possibly imagine.